Hi there, and thanks for clicking on the video. In today's episode, we will discover the costs associated with living in the capital city of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. So first of all, just to put it into perspective, we will have to discuss the salaries first. The Malaysian government has passed a law in order to prevent foreign workforce exploitation. Therefore, it's not uncommon to earn double or even more as a foreigner compared to local people. This seemingly unfair-sounding deal ensures that the local companies are financially incentivized to employ Malay people rather than heavily relying on foreign workforce such as the European Union and the United States. As an example, a foreigner call center agent can easily earn more than 4,000 ringgit per month after tax, which equals to roughly $856. Meanwhile, a local probably will earn between 1,500 to 2,500 ringgit per month, which equals to roughly 321 to 535 US dollars. But on the other hand, a local can enjoy a lot of benefits to the system such as cheaper public transportation, cheaper tickets, tax breaks, and so on. So in some way, the local population is compensated for the significant gap between the salaries. Based on timedoctor.com, the average monthly salary is just over 6,500 ringgit, or just around 1,391 US dollars, which is not too bad considering the cheap cost of living in the city. Scrolling down, we can have a look in the highest paying sectors. As usual, IT, finance and management skills are well paid. However, just by looking at this job description, this number might be a little misleading or inaccurate. Oh, and by the way, please don't ask me what this job is all about. Let's start with the most expensive cost, the housing cost. Based on my research on propertyguru.com, the average 2-bedroom and 1-bathroom flat is a little over 2,200 ringgit, excluding the cost of water, electricity and internet. The 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom flats are usually priced around 2,800 ringgit per month. Depending on the location, the rule of thumb is that the property, if anywhere near close to Bukit Bintang, or other words, in the central business district of Kuala Lumpur, the prices are higher. In that case, it's around 3,800 ringgit per month. But of course, the sky is the limit. The properties are usually in very good condition at this price point, and there is usually swimming pool or gym or perhaps other community areas available within the property. If you are on a budget, you can really save a lot of money in this city, as you can also live in a way cheaper environment. However, I don't believe that many Western people would choose to. But if the money is really tight, you might want to consider this option too. I mean, let's be honest, what do you expect for 650 ringgit or roughly 140 US dollars per month? When it comes to other costs associated with renting property, we have to discuss the utility bills. Water is so cheap, it doesn't even worth mentioning. High-speed internet is around 500 ringgit or 107 US dollars per month. 1,000 ringgit or 214 US dollars is the fee for the installation. Electricity, if you run your AC 24/7, it might going to cost you around 5 to 700 ringgit or 107 and 149 US dollars per month. Luckily, my Filipino girlfriend only runs it a couple hours a day, as the weather is comfortable during the night. So she only spends around 2 to 300 ringgit per month on electricity. What a lovely girl. Food is another big expense. I like to go to restaurants quite often with my girlfriend. Usually we spend around 150 to 200 ringgit for a large 2-course meal with alcohol included, or just around 32 to 42 US dollars. We love Korean barbecue, therefore we often visit a local restaurant called Gui Gui. They have awesome food there, I can only recommend them. Western fast food chains are surprisingly expensive. Just a simple meal in McDonald's can cost me the same as a 4-plate meal in Gui Gui. General rule of thumb, if the stuff you want to eat or buy is made in other countries such as Europe or North America, it's going to cost you the same as over there, or even more. My girlfriend can manage to shop for herself for spending only 400 ringgit per month. However, as a Western guy myself, I enjoy a little more variety and quality to my dishes. Therefore, I would say a solid 1,000 ringgit or 107 US dollar monthly budget is more sustainable for others as well. Oh, by the way, click on the link above or check the description to see the video I made about grocery shopping in Kuala Lumpur. A lot of people in Malaysia driving luxury cars such as Mercedes and other luxury brands. which might be surprising based on the salaries. I believe most of these people who own such luxury brands are probably high-rank executives or managers at big corporations. Unfortunately, I don't have data in regards to costs associated with owning a vehicle, but I have some data about the fuel prices. RON 95, or the equivalent of 95 octane or E10 in Europe, costs just around 2.05 ringgit per liter, or $0.44 US, which is insanely cheap. In comparison, in the UK, the same type of fuel would cost you around $1.87 US, or 8.76 ringgit, which is roughly 4.5 times more expensive compared to the petrol prices in Malaysia. Diesel costs around 2.25 ringgit, or $0.48 US per liter. In the UK, the same fuel would cost around $1.94 US, which is a whopping 4 times more expensive than in Malaysia. Bus and train use as an expat would cost you an average of 60 to 80 ringgit, or $12 to $17 per month. It's ridiculous, right? Cheap, yet very effective and comfortable. The trains are spot on, nice and clean, and on top of it, every few minutes you can just hop on a new one. Oh, by the way, I made a video on a bus trip around KS Central. Click on the link above or click on the link in the description. But now, let's jump to my favorite website, number.com. Although the site not perfect, neither it's always up to date, it can give us a free insight into cities all around the world. In the grocery store section, prices seem like being relatively close to reality. When it comes to electricity, keep in mind that you as a foreigner will not pay the same rate as locals. Remember what I've just said about the difference in benefits and base salaries? Locals have an advantage on many things, such as utility prices. That's why the electricity prices are lower on the site compared to my estimates. Same goes for the internet as well. Rental prices, however, seems to be accurate. Healthcare is another segment which we're discussing. Unlike in America or in the Philippines, for example, and a few other countries, of course, Malaysia is free as well as you work and you live in the country. Typically, your employer is the one who provides you a budget for the given year, and it's totally up to you when or where do you want to spend your money. Even I myself once visited a private practice and I only paid around 14 British pounds, or the equivalent of 83 ringgit or $17 for a general visit and some basic medications against fever. The waiting was short and the facility was very well equipped, nice and tidy. They even had an X-ray in the small practice. The doctor spoke fluent English and had a great experience with her. Guys, that's it for today's video. Please subscribe if you haven't done it already, and see you in the next video. Bye bye!